Good morning, guys. Today we are starting a new series on our YouTube channel, and so since we are moving out of New York, we are going to go to all the tourist areas in New York until we move out. And today we are going to the Met Museum.
Yeah. We went there last time, but we didn't finish it. So
yeah, we have to finish the second half. We went through the Egypt, now we have to go to the American side. So yeah, I'll update you guys there.
Is that David?
Who?
David? The king of David.
I don't think so. No, Alexander.
Alexander? No, I'm not gonna.
What do you mean? Aphrodite.
What?
Statue of Aphrodite.
Where her head goes?
Probably one of these women over here. Babe. Breathe. Holy Jesus.
That looks pretty cool.
Look around. Babe. Yeah, no video?
You can take photo what you like.
Hello guys, so we just left the Met Stadium and
That was the longest walk.
literally it's so big. It's like every time you go you kind of forget how big it is until you actually walk it. And now we're just on our way to
get some food.
yeah, because I'm so freaking tired. I feel like my blood sugar is low. But yeah, I'll update you guys.
The museum's good though.
Yeah, it was really great. We saw a lot of stuff. We'll put some pictures up of what we saw. But yeah, my battery's not high, so I probably won't be vlogging much. But yeah, I'll update you guys when I get home. Bye.
Bye.
Hello guys, just a little update. We just got home, which explains why we're on our bed, but we are so exhausted from the museum. I think going to the museum exhausts us. Don't remember exactly going to any other museum except the Met, but just in general, the Met exhausts us to like a certain point where we're just like, we just need to get home. So after we left that clip of us being outside, we went to eat at a place called Beyond Sushi. It's an all vegan place. It was amazing. Yeah, and then after that we were planning on going back to the Met, finishing up, or going to Central Park.
We couldn't do it, too cold.
Yeah, it got too cold, and us being too tired, we just decided to head back home. Anything to say?
Nada.
We were just really tired.
Nada.
Nada. So right now we're just gonna rest up for a couple minutes, and then we're gonna get to recording our podcast. And if you guys haven't heard our podcast before, it's called Us. It's available on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Play, and Anchor. I will leave the link down below so you guys can check it out. And if you guys like today's vlog, please let me know, because I really got over I'm not over the fear of like vlogging outside, but I think I did really good today vlogging outside. I actually spoke to the camera out in public. So if you're proud of me, like, give it a like and subscribe. But yeah, thank you for watching. Alright guys, okay, now we're a little bit rested, not fully. I'm still waiting to go to sleep after we record our podcast. But I just wanted to get on here and pretty much say a couple things that maybe could help you guys if you've never been to the Met before, and do a little tiny haul, because we bought like a couple things as a little like memory that we went to the Met, because like we said before, we are doing a series. So we are moving out of New York State, and we don't know when we're gonna be back. We do plan on visiting, just because we do have family here. Well, I have family here, and so we do plan on visiting back, but we don't know when. So we just want to get, we have a list of places that we want to go to that are unique to New York and we've never been to. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions to any places you think we should visit, let us know in the comment down below. And yeah, so our first place we went to for this series is the Met Museum. And we've been there before. We did the half of the museum on the Egypt side, and then today we completed the right side of the museum. We still have so many more to visit and do, because if you ever been to the museum, you know it is ginormous. Like, I don't personally believe you can visit every single area if you're actually into like the art and the architecture and just like all the things they have there. I think it would take around a day and a half maybe if you were there from opening to closing time. Before that, I have a 9-month-old puppy, and she's incredibly active. She's gonna make squeaking sounds with her toys. She's gonna make rattling noise from her collar. She's gonna probably bark, snore, or probably use her water bowl. So if you guys hear any noises, that's probably her. We're not gonna put her in a crate for that, so yeah. If you're going to an exhibition, I would suggest getting there early, because your timing, if you have a timing for 12:30 or 12 o'clock, just because you're there at 12 and your reservation is at 12 doesn't mean you're going to get in there at 12, because there is going to be a line, and the further down in the day you have, the more you'll probably have to wait. So always, I would suggest either getting there really early, like the first couple hours that the museum is opening, and if you do have to go in the afternoon, I would probably try to get there as early as possible, just because you might have people coming in like still in line from like the 12:30, 1 p.m. you know. The museum, like the small areas, they do have it closed because they don't want to let people in one little space. Also, the space in the museum, like the capacity, they did decrease it. They do require you to show proof of vaccination and identification, so keep that in mind. If you live in New York City, you basically, technically it's free, but they do have pay what you want, and then you can pay as much as you want, and what you do pay is basically as a donation to the museum. Another thing I will say is wear comfortable shoes. If you're planning to see anything and everything you can within the amount of time you're going to be there, wear comfortable shoes. I've seen many people, especially girls, wearing shoes with heels, and I don't know how comfortable that is, but me personally, I cannot walk too much in heels. My feet will be killing me. Wear comfortable shoes. If you have, like, you know, heels that are comfortable, you feel like you can walk all day with, that's perfectly fine. But if you're like me and you cannot handle heels, wear some sneakers or like some comfortable flats. Another thing is, and I was trying to find this, if you guys will probably see, I don't know if I'm gonna add that little clip there, but I was a little bit into the museum already, but one of the staff members did stop me and say that no recordings, no filming was permitted. You can take pictures. You can take pictures with DSLR, vlogging camera, or your phone, whatever you want, but no filming. Yeah, I was able to get some footage because I didn't know. I did try to search up on YouTube and on their website regarding any filming thing, but it just said no photography or anything on tripods. And if it is on a tripod, make sure you keep it away from the art or like statues. But nothing whatsoever did I see about like filming. So I was stopped by a staff and I was told no filming. So keep that in mind, no filming. Yeah. Another thing is if you are not a resident of New York City, or you just don't want to wait in line to buy a ticket, you could buy your ticket online, and then there are two entrances. So there's the one on the right, which is like near 81st or 80th Street, and then there's the one closer to 82nd, and the one closer to 82nd, that one's for people who haven't purchased a ticket yet. The one closer to 80th is the one for people who have purchased a ticket, and there's no waiting line for that. So yeah, if you are a resident, you want to pay almost nothing, then you would have to wait in line. If you want to pay just $25, go to buy your ticket online. So yeah, so those are just a couple tips I have for you based on my experience at the Met. It is beautiful. I would highly suggest visiting if you haven't, and if you did go and you haven't finished, you should definitely go check it out and finish everything, because it is just mind-blowing, the art and the artcraft that they have. So now I'm just gonna get into the little tiny. We only got like 3 things, but we want to show you guys because in every little trip we do, we are going to show you guys a little object that we got, just to like commemorate that we went there. So yeah, so it comes in this bag, which is just says, it's a red bag that says the Met, and we got this. I'll probably insert a picture somewhere here of a better picture of it, and it's basically a 1,000 pieces puzzle of the Magnolias and Arise, designed by Louis Comfort Tiffany. It's an American painting from 1848 to 1933, made by Tiffany Studios, and it looks like stained glass almost, right? It looks like stained glass, but yeah, it's a 1,000 pieces puzzle, and I love puzzles. What we're planning on doing with this is, once it's done, we are going to get a frame for it and frame it, so when we move, we can frame it up, because we can't really frame anything here on the walls. So yeah, so this is one of the things we got. And then the other 2 tiny things is this bookmark. I think it's a bookmark. Yes, it is this bookmark. It's called the Degas Dancer bookmark. If you want to read this, if you actually want to read this, then you can just pause the video right now, and yeah, if anything, and if it's flipped, then I'll just put a little bubble here with the information. You guys can pause the video to watch it. And yeah, so this is mine. This is the one I picked. My husband picked another one. I'll show you guys next. But yeah, I just thought it was really pretty, and it is just like a little item to commemorate that we went to this. I think I'm probably gonna make a little album, a tiny one, of all the tourist areas in New York City that we visited before we moved, and then we're gonna put a little item there along with the tickets if there are tickets. We do have tickets and we have them in backpack, so yeah. Oh, another thing about the Met is when you purchase your ticket, it's valid for I think 24 to 74 hours. Basically you have 2 days to go back and without having to buy another ticket. So also if you're at the Met Museum and you want to go out of the Met to go eat something, you can also do that and just come back. Just make sure you save your tickets. That's pretty much it. So yeah, there's this one which I find it really pretty, and then the other one we got, well, my husband picked, was the Monette sunflower bookmark. And at the bottom they all say the Metropolitan Museum of Art, New York. So yeah. And then again, I'll show you guys the back. And same thing, if you guys can't read it because it's flipped, then I'll put a little bubble here. You guys can pause it to read it if you guys want to. Also, another tip I will say is they do offer free audio guide. So basically I think they just give you headphones and a little machine, and every single statue, artifact, or art frame that they have has a little number, and that number you can put it. She has my keys. Oh yes, good girl. Every picture frame or anything they have has a little number. You put the number into the auto guide and it'll tell you all the information about it. You should definitely do it because I feel like I don't like reading. So I just think it would be easier. We should have done that today, but we didn't. If we do end up going back, we will definitely get that dang audio guide because it is free at the end of the day. And you can just listen to the information while you admire whatever you're looking at instead of having to read the little notes. But yeah. So yeah guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed this vlog. I think I'm gonna end it here because we have to record our podcast, and I'm pretty tired. My husband's pretty tired as well. So yeah, I'm gonna end it right here, and I'll see you guys at the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and go check out our podcast. And if you live in New York City, check out our bakery store. It's called Scrump, Scrump, SCRUMP.SSS on Instagram. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.